so that we can survive this historical time. Please welcome Dr. Cornel West to the stage. Thank you.
Oh, what a blessing to be here. This is Portland, Oregon. Oh, yes. Oh, you bless me. You bless me. You bless me. Oh, there is a sweet spirit in this place. A magnificent spirit. A marvelous, marvelous spirit. My God. Well, I must say that all of the artists, the comic artists, the musicians, the hip-hop artists, the DJ and others, oh, it reminds me of my tradition that says the Spirit will not descend without song, without sound, and without soulfulness. Soul ain't nothing but the sharing of a soothing sweetness against the backdrop of grim catastrophe. And that's what we are wrestling with, grim catastrophes, which means we need sweetness, we need majesty, we need courage, we need solidarity. That's what I've come to talk about. I want to begin by saluting the visionary leaders of my own campaign. My campaign ain't nothing but a moment in a movement. It ain't nothing but a wave in an ocean. This is not about individuals. This is not about me. We're talking about trying to constitute some kind of solidarity that can stay in motion so that we can straighten our backs up and be of service to brothers and sisters no matter what color, or gender, or sexual orientation, or national identity, who are suffering, those wretched of the earth that the great Franz Fanon talked about, or in the language of the great Malcolm X, those who are catching hell, wherever and whoever they are. So where's my dear sister Madeline? There she is. There she is. Give it to Sister Madeline. She's from here in Portland. One of the visionary campaign managers. I got 4 campaign managers. Because I'm a blues man and we got a jazz campaign, so it's a quartet, you see. It's true. Did Brother Anthony make it here yet? He's on the way. Give it up for Anthony in absentia. Give it up for Sister Kiana in absentia. Give it up for Brother Edwin in absentia. Never been a campaign running to head the American empire in order to dismantle the empire. Which is to say what? Which is to say, it's just a matter of trying to be true to all of the love, courage, integrity poured into me by those who came before. Because I come from a great black people. Oh, yes. A great people who in the face of 400 chronically targeted years of hatred just keep dishing out love warriors every generation. Just when you thought you crushed black folk. No, here comes Frederick Douglass. Here comes Harriet Tubman. There goes Sojourner Truth. And we even have not got to Ida B. Wells Barnett yet. And this is true for each and every one of you. You come from various families, communities, mosques, synagogues, temples, churches, nightclubs, networks to shape and molded you. We are who we are because somebody loved us. Somebody targeted us. Somebody zeroed in on us in such a way that we could believe in ourselves and deal with whatever form of catastrophe is coming our way. And for me, the highest standards have always been set. Exactly. Yes, the precious children. Lord have mercy. The precious children. I think of the precious children in Gaza. Oh, let us never apologize for our love, our concern, our care for precious children in the midst of genocidal attack and assault. No apologies whatsoever. We shall forever be in solidarity, straightening our backs up in the name of something bigger than ourselves. And it's not tribal, it's morality. It's not tribal, it's spirituality. It has to do with a love for the children and the women and the men here in Portland, Oregon. Oh, yes. Don't let anybody call you a name and act as if somehow you are the one who are downplaying morality and spirituality. I say the same thing about any child. I would say the same thing about the Armenians in Turkey. I'd say the same thing about Jews in Germany. I'd say the same thing about Tutsis in Africa. I'd say the same thing about anybody catching hell. That's my tradition. That's my tradition. Yes. I also come from a people who've been terrorized for 400 years. See, so police murder and brutality is just an extension of the slave block and the slave whip. And in the face of that kind of terror, you get folk calling for freedom for everybody. Everybody. See, that's a counter-terroristic move against the terror. And so often the discourse is overlook the terror and view the counterterrorism as somehow the focus. No, it's the context you start with and then zero in on what the response is. Freedom for everybody, but beginning with one's own mama, daddy, aunt, uncle, cousins, group, and then allow it to spill over for everybody. And why do I say that? Very important. Because one of the ways in which oppressed peoples have been socialized under oppressive conditions is to love everybody but their own people. That's the ticket for success. Highlighting everybody else's situation and can't say a mumbling word about your own. Because if you talk about your own, you're going to touch sources of anger and rage and indignation, and that's the very thing that threatens the status quo. That's the very thing that upsets them. And then when we come together in solidarity with the overlap of that kind of rage and righteous indignation with an analysis of empire, an analysis of predatory capitalist processes, an analysis of male supremacy, an analysis of homophobia and transphobia, an analysis of anything that stands in the way of the flourishing and the flowering of precious human beings just like yourselves and your children and your parents. Oh, then you got something going on. Yes, that's revolutionary spirit. And that's my tradition. See, I come out of the West household. I wish you could have met my mother, Irene. Oh, I'll never be 1/3 of the human being she was. Just lost her 2 years ago. Every day I want to put a smile on her face in the grave. Why She set the standard: integrity, honesty, decency, courage, generosity, treating everybody right with a smile and a grin and a hug. Yes, she was in love with Jesus, and I know people got critiques of theology and God and religion. I understand that. Go on and do your thing, but I'm talking about where I come from. Everybody come from somewhere. And the question is, will you be true enough to yourself to push aside the ugly aspects of our tradition? Every tradition has something ugly about it, because every tradition can suffocate. But if you read your traditions right, it can also liberate and emancipate. Whatever the tradition is, secular, religious, or whatever. But the proof is in the pudding. It's in the deeds. It's in the action. It's in the sacrifice. It's in the service. It's in the willingness to give it all, to empty yourself, to sacrifice yourself. And so for me, when I think of my campaign, you can see I don't begin with policy initially. No, not at all. No, not at all. I begin with situating myself in the tradition of love warriors and freedom fighters, and in the face of trauma, wounded healers rather than wounded hurters. In the face of overwhelming sorrow and sadness, like Louis Armstrong, I want to spread some joy. I want to be a joy spreader and a joy share in the name of solidarity of oppressed people. That's what we're talking about. And that's the kind of moral achievement. It takes spiritual discipline to do that kind of thing. So you begin with where you come from. I see Brother Jonathan there. Oh, there's my dear brother. He's the father of Madeline. Give it up for Brother Jonathan. Oh, we love this brother. Oh, we love him. Straight out of Sacramento. His brother was in my high school class, the Marist, and his father was one of the professors at Sacramento City College, where I would go, and he would give these magnificent lectures on Sartre and Camus and Dostoevsky. I said, yeah. But you have to fortify yourself. And that's your story. That's not my story. You see. But it's a story that allows for our overlap if we get deep enough and connect on the human level. That's what the status quo is afraid of. No, we know the rot of our political system, the legalized bribery and normalized corruption of our two-party system is afraid. They're scared of the truth because their projects are predicated on the efficacy of lies. And those lies hide crimes, imperial crimes abroad. Drones dropped on innocent folk. Nobody says a mumbling word. 500,000 killed in Iraq. Nobody hardly says a mumbling word, as if an Iraqi baby doesn't have the same status as a baby in Portland. I'm here to say all babies have the same value and significance, and I'll say it until the day I die. That's who I am. That's where I come from. It's not about popularity, no superficial sense. That's how we roll. That's how we going down. That's how we fight. That's how we love. That's how we sing. That's how we organize. It's true. That's who we are. At our best. At our best. And so when I talk about the abolition of poverty, I'm an abolitionist. I don't want to see one brother, sister, or sibling homeless or unhoused in Portland, Chicago, New York, Los Angeles, any other place. We got war priorities. We got billions for war, billions for the military-industrial complex, billions for the elite at the top, corporate welfare, subsidizing of taxes. But when it comes to those Sly Stone called everyday people, When it comes to those James Cleveland called ordinary people, my people of all colors but those catching hell, all of a sudden we have austerity dispositions. We got a tax budget. We've got to make sure it's balanced. What about education? Well, we don't. Healthcare free? No. Housing? With the land grabs and the power grabs, they call it gentrification, but it ain't nothing but land grabs and power grabs. In some ways, the history of the whole country. I come from California. It used to be Mexico. Land grab, power grab, Mexican War. 13 states to 48 states, manifest destiny. Please quit lying. Quit lying. Imperial expansion. We need persons in every context, and I'm just one extension of you, just as you are an extension of me, to raise our voices and tell the truth. That's all we got to just tell the truth. And the condition of truth is to allow suffering to speak of those who are catching hell. That's true in our individual lives. If you think you understand something about yourself and you're not coming to terms with the wounds and bruises and scars within your own soul, then you lying to yourself. Well, that's true for empires too. That's true for nations too. And the problem with the United States at our worst is always that we viewed ourselves as so innocent, even as we have been authorizers of devastation to our precious indigenous brothers and sisters. How are you going to call yourself innocent, enacting genocidal attacks and assaults in the name of what? Liberty. Please, please, we need at this particular moment, when we have a choice between a neo-fascist Pied Piper with Trump, who's trying to convince more and more fellow citizens the only alternative to a rotting neoliberal rule of a corrupt Democratic Party is fascism. And more people are giving up, pushing back, and rejecting the Democratic Party because they know that it's beyond redemption when it comes to satisfying the needs of poor and working people and when it comes to dealing with the militarism abroad that they promote. And that's why they're scared. That's why they're running scared. What they told us the second week I announced, Brother West is the biggest threat to American democracy since almost the Civil War. I said, wow. I was talking to Bootsy Collins on the phone. You know, I wrote 2 songs with Bootsy on his Funk Capital of the World album. I said, Bootsy, I didn't know I was so powerful. He said, Brother West, anytime everyday people straighten their backs up, they are more powerful than you think, because folk can't ride your back unless it's bent. That's what it is to be a funk master. That tell the truth, that shatter the deodorized, sanitized, sterilized discourse that stays at the superficial surfaces of a dying culture. No, we need the funk. We need the truth. Oh, yes, we need deep truth. But truth about ourselves, truth about others, the truth about the powers that be. This is not about self-righteousness. Just like it's not about hating anybody. It's about hating oppression, hating domination, hating subjugation, and then having resilience and resistance and being willing to come together, given all of our different ideological, political orientations. I work with my anarchist brothers and sisters, my communists, my socialists, all syndicalists, all kind of different names. I'm not into the isms. I want to know, do you have integrity, honesty, and decency? Are you willing to be able to organize in such a way that you constitute a countervailing force against the powers that be? That's the bottom line. That's what we're talking about. Oh, that's what we're talking about. And Portland understands that. Very much so. And I don't want to go on and on because we got Portugal, period. The man. I'm not going to stand in the way with my brothers and sisters because, I'm telling you, from Alaska. Now, Alaska's the first state to put me on the ballot. Isn't that something? Isn't that something? You got a Jesus-loving, free black man like me put on the ballot in Alaska as the first state in the American empire. Woo! That puts a smile on Richard Pryor's face, doesn't it? It's a beautiful thing. And I just signed today with the Progressive Party here in Oregon. We won't be able to follow through till June, but it's already on paper. Oregon's going to be the second state to put me on the ballot. Yes. Thank you, Progressive Party. Thank you, Oregon. Thank you, Portland. A free black man like me in primarily vanilla Oregon, but you got beautiful chocolate people too, but we in it all together. Oh, yeah. Oh, so beautiful. And I'll tell you something before we bring our magnificent musicians on. See, part of my tradition is that Shiloh Baptist Church on the chocolate side of Sacramento, there used to be a brother come in on the fifth Sunday named Sylvester. He would play the organ, and he just set the place on fire. He grew up in Vallejo, but he's known to the world for the genius that he is. His name is Sly Stone. Sylvester Stewart, Sly Stone. In fact, his autobiography was just published. Thank you for letting me be myself just a couple of weeks ago. But Sly taught us something about allies, and I take it very seriously. Because people come up to me and say, "But Brother West, what do you think about your white allies? I noticed that you always are unapologetic about being a black man, and how do you deal with building the bridges and the alliances of white allies?" I said to myself, well, Sly and the Family Stone had a drummer named Greg. He was a white brother, wasn't he? And he had another brother on the horn named Jerry. He was a white brother. He didn't turn to Greg and Jerry and say, "Now we're going to hear some notes from our white allies." They in the mother-hucking band. They chose to be in the band. Human beings, no matter what color, gender, sexual orientation, when you choose to be in the movement, when you choose to be in the band, you prove yourself week in and week out such that people can trust you. And it ain't a question of allies. It's a question of human beings choosing freedom and dignity and service to others. That's the key. That's crucial. Don't let nobody divide us. Don't let nobody pit us against one another. We in the same band of love and justice and equality and democracy, just like the musicians. Love you, Portland, Oregon. Let us hear Portugal, period. The man.
Y'all ain't getting away that easy.
Not that easy. Not that easy.
So, if you're like me and you're feeling fired up right now because of Dr. West and his 2024 presidential campaign, we want you, we need you to be a part of this movement. So beyond tonight, around conversations at the dinner table, by donating $5, $10, whatever you like. We need everyone in this country to hear this message in this moment. So please join us, volunteer, be a love warrior. Sister Love Warrior, thank you for my hat. There are so many ways to get involved and to plug into this campaign, and we need you because we don't have the millions, we have of dollars, we have the millions of people ready to stand up. So thank you for being here.
Thank y'all, Portland. Thank y'all, Portland. Thank you, Mike Crenshaw. Thank you, Brother Malcolm, Dr. Cornel West. Thank you, brother, we with you. 100% you said it's the year of truth, the year of power, solidarity. Let's go.
Now y'all can hear from the band.
Hello, Portland, Oregon. We're Portugal the Man. I really don't know how to follow that. Dr. West, thank you so much. Real quick, we are from Alaska. We've lived here for, 20 years, something like that. And we just want to thank you every time we play thank you for having us in your town. We are here for you. We want to help. We want to help this community, and we want to be a part of this community. So if anybody ever needs anything, the volume turned up, that's pretty much it. We're artists. We believe in everything that all these amazing organizers here believe in, but we're dipshit artists. We can't organize anything. So we believe in the truth. We say the truth. But thank you for organizing, because we can't do that. Need the words?
Yeah.
If pain was the color to paint on you.
If pain was the color to paint on you, your heart would be the color blue. It'd be a gradient comparing to your body met your hair, which remained as silver. You are the one that got Jesus Christ. Did it on a rock and roll. Just a mission and a gun to paint rainbows in Vietnam, and a heart that always told you there's a madness in a soul. There's a madness in us all. So who broke the rules? Who broke the rules? brothers and that love that was taught to you by the one they call Jesus Christ. May not know no rock and roll, and there may not be a heaven or a place to which to send, but there's a madness in us all. 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 So who broke the rules? Who broke the rules? Who broke the rules? They said every one of you will never try to lend a hand when the police and don't understand. The boys are your boys, thinking so American. Girls are your girls, thinking so American. There's two eyes for every one of us, but somebody got their boots and took them home. There's two eyes for every one of us, but somebody got their boots and took them home. Man, oh man, you think it's so American. And man, oh man, yeah, you're so American. And man, oh man, you think it's so American. Woo! And man, oh man, yeah, you're so American. There's two eyes for every one of us, but somebody got their boots and took them home. There's two eyes for every one of us, but somebody got their boots and took them home. Thank you. Save me, I can't say I won't. I'm the president's son. I don't need no soul. All the soldiers say it'll be alright. We may make it through the war if we make it through the night. All the people, they say, what a lovely day. Yeah, we won the war. Man lost 1 million men, but we got 1 million more. All the people, they say. All of you, I won't share your love. I need all your love. All the soldiers say it'll be alright. We may make it through the war if we make it through the night. All the people, they say, what a lovely day. Yeah, we won the war. Man lost 1 million men, but we got 1 million more. All the people, they say. Save me, I can't be saved. I won't. I don't need no love. I'm a president's son. All the soldiers say it'll be alright. We may make it through the war if we make it through the night. All the people, they say, what a lovely day. Yeah, we won the war. Man lost 1 million men, but we got 1 million more. All the people, they say. But all the people, they
So we got to sit at a round table earlier with Dr. West and a bunch of really seriously amazing community organizers, and I got to learn so much. I'm honestly changed, and it was just unbelievable to see the kind of community. And not only you guys have all heard Dr. West speak tonight, but all the people here that have so much to say and are doing so many good things. Thank you for teaching us how to do this stuff, how to be advocates, how to be allies, how to represent. We didn't know how to do that in Alaska, and we wanted to. It was in us, and just thank you guys for showing us how. This city is rad.
Come on in, take a seat next to me. You know we got what you need. We may be liars, preaching to choirs, but we can sell your dreams. You don't need sympathy, they got a pill for everything. Just take that dark cloud, bring it out to wash them down. But don't pray for us. We don't need no modern Jesus to roll with us. Only rule we need is never giving up. The only faith we have is faith in us. We're the ones who start little fires. Yeah, they burn out, but when they're on the rise, they can't help but shine. And when the wave approaches, take our ashes to the ocean. Who cares if hell awaits? We're having drinks at heaven's gate. So don't pray for us. We don't need no modern Jesus to roll with us. The only rule we need is never giving up. The only faith we have is faith in us. We know that we're helpless, at least we always assume, but we don't need to prove nothing to you. Let's keep it cool. You don't need to be blue, 'cause we won't sell you nothing you can use. Don't pray for us. We don't need no modern Jesus to roll with us. Every rule we need is never giving up. The only faith we have is faith in us. Billy and Jimmy gonna get in the spotlight. Well, I peel my face off the floor. sit in silence, waiting for more. Stand by me, stand by me, stand by me, stand by me. We're killing the feeling, gonna dance in the moonlight, injecting the spirit so pure. Let's sit in silence, waiting for more. Stand by me, stand by me, stand by me, stand by me, stand by me. Turn out the lights, break the key open the door. A history of violence is the prophet of war. Don't remind me, don't remind me, don't remind me how my heart breaks. Why am I fighting to live if I'm just living to fight? Why am I trying to see when there ain't nothing in sight? Why am I trying to give when no one will give me a try? Why am I dying to live if I'm just living to die?
Thank you, Red Ray Frazier. All right, hey Mike. Mike Crenshaw, help. And I want to thank Mike Crenshaw for sending us a text, because today was unbelievable.
We're back again. Portugal the man. Y'all my people, y'all. Thank you so much for doing what you did. Lakita and I want to thank everybody, each and every one of you. Dr. Cornel West, the campaign, the good working class, people of Portland, the educators, the activists, the teachers, the artists, the parents, the people. You want to say something to them?
Yeah, we really appreciate y'all coming out tonight. Don't leave, mix and mingle, drop those dollars, dollar bills, yo. Make sure we have another space for folks to be able to have some drinks. And you know, we've been in the house all week, and we will continue to build community throughout the week. So thank y'all so much for being here a lot. I am very honored and blessed to be a part of this. I had no idea that it was gonna be so powerful for myself at the beginning of the year, and I'm sure many of y'all in this room. Thanks again, Mike, for hitting me up 2 weeks ago and being like, can you do this with me? Hell yeah, anytime, any place, anytime, any place, any place, anytime, anytime, any place. Thank y'all, band. So, Ashe.
Yes. Like my sister Q said, all the tips from the concessions are going to the artists, so you will help pay us. So get thirsty. There is merch in there. There are books. There's t-shirts to support the campaign. The It Did Happen Here book is in there. Thank you so much for being here. Now, people, I got a question. Do you want to hear some more Portugal the Man? I can't hear you. Do you want to hear more?
How are you guys doing? Check, check. All right, I'm actually going to be DJing a whole nother hour if you want to hang out, you want to dance. Thanks so much for having me. My name's DJ Anjali. Free Palestine!